Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out, y'all.
It's time for our Friday Fire Cypher.
It's Friday.
On Sway in the Morning.
He's an original. I dare say they took a lot of his energy and made careers off of it. And they don't give the credit to the right people where the credit is due. He was doing it before a lot of these guys you think got flavor. You think they cool and edgy. He was doing that. He gave birth to a lot of them. I say this a lot when I see him because it's true. He's here today. He got a new album. It's called The Achievement. It's out today.
Yes, sir.
He came up here to celebrate with us, Heather B. And listen, every time he's come up here, he's brought some bars that has shocked the world. And I know he did it again today, but let's talk about this album. Mickey Factz, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back, bro.
What's up, y'all? It's good to see everybody again.
It's good to see you, man. This is, I've been waiting for this one, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah?
It's like 8 years.
8 years?
8 years. 8 years. Since I first came out. 8 years.
Why?
You know, politics, you know, Jive folded. I got moved to RCA, and then RCA was just, those people there they didn't believe. Went to Universal. Didn't work over there. So, you know, we had to holler at Guy Rute, Pharoah Monch at War Media, Soul Spasm, and we got this thing out. Knots produced the whole thing. Got Styles P on there, Fonte, Blue, Currency, Mac Wild, Smoke Dizza, Showtime, Mila, Machinko.
What do you want to say in this project? Because I know you watched a lot of dudes who take pieces and bits of your style. Am I out of pocket? Am I out of line?
I mean, you know, I just kind of, you know, I just roll with the punches. The only thing that I could do is just keep reinventing and just, you know, be ahead of the curve. The people that know, they supposed to know and they see, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes to what I got coming up and what I have planned next, you know, they'll know who the originator of that was. You know what I'm saying? So I just continue to just try my best to be as authentic and original as possible and not try to follow what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And you'll hear that today when it's time to rap.
When it's time to rap. What did you think when Kid Cudi went online and said what he had to say about different artists who ain't writing?
I mean, but that's been going on for years.
Yeah.
You know, decades. Like, we talking a long time, you know, and I felt, you know, he has frustration and, you know, he should be able to express himself. I've known Cudi for 8 years. And, you know, he's always been passionate about what he does. So it's like, you know, he felt what he felt. And, you know, some people took offense to it, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Ye said what he said. And then Drake just put something out. But, you know, it wasn't like he was, you know, lying about what he said. It's just that's how he felt at that time. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to respect it. You know what I mean?
The ability to express yourself. You know, it's very empowering. I was thinking about this yesterday because Heather B and I went out for drinks, and when I'm not a drinker, but that drink give you courage. You know what I mean? And so I'm saying shit that I be wanting to say, but I don't necessarily say. You know, so I think Kid Cudi was liberated in that moment, even though he's checked himself in. Right.
I mean, it's nothing but good vibes and prayers for Cudi at this time. That's what he really needs. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing him for these years and seeing the success and seeing, you know, visibly and publicly the demons that he's dealing with, you know, especially with black men dealing with depression and how it's downplayed. We need to kind of band together and be there for him right now because that's what he needs. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like then Drake went too far? A lot of people were criticizing him and saying now wasn't the time to make those remarks when he checked himself in.
I mean, that's difficult because this is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to diss records,
it's been worse.
It's been so much worse. Like,
that's fair, bro. That's fair play.
That's to me. That's fair. That's light compared to what
he could have said.
What
he said he's going through his phases. I mean, that's how hard is that?
It's been some brutal things said. Like, you know what I mean? So you know that to me, I think that was just like we're in a sensitive social media era.
Absolutely.
So it's like You know what I mean? But you know, don't take it for it as entertainment and not like Drake just, you know, wilding on him.
I mean, you know, Mickey done spazzed out on people in bars before too. You know.
Still doing that, Mick?
Mickey done, you know, targeted a few artists in this day too, right?
You know, a little something. You know,
Who was the last one you targeted?
You know, shout out my man Budden, man. You know, shout out Joe Budden. You know, his album's out. Rage Against the Machine. Mine's is out today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
Achievement.
The Achievement.
Have y'all crossed paths since?
No, we haven't. That's sadly. You know, I mean, I offer him a challenge. Meet me at any radio station. See who tap out. Then I said to him, I said, hey, listen, respond. He still ain't respond.
That's interesting because Joe went after Drake and Drake didn't really respond.
He was upset.
He had one line.
I love Joe. Joe's my man.
That's
like,
a dude. Man,
we
y'all
still
should do it here, man. Why
Right,
don't you
we
just
on
say
radio
this
station.
station? I mean, it is Eminem's and Joe's part of Slaughterhouse.
It's not up to me, man. You make the call and we get it going.
What's our 12th anniversary here at Shade 45, man?
You know
That'd be
what
a
I'm
nice
saying?
way to bring in the 13th year.
13th.
The Achievement is out today. You
Yes.
call it that? Why?
It was a part of the Leak series.
Mm-hmm.
It was the understanding. And once you get understanding, you get inspiration. And once you inspire, you can achieve. And that was what it was supposed to be called. The album was supposed to be called that in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
But so many delays and so many pushbacks, I was like, you know, I'm going to call it something else. I'm going to call it this, I'm going to call it that. And then, you know, I was like, no. Let's call it The Achievement. For all of the fans, the diehard supporters that's been there for so many years. This is for them, you know what I'm saying? And they've gravitated towards it tremendously. They've been going out, supporting it, sharing it, liking it, purchasing it, streaming it. So I'm happy that they're doing this, you know what I'm saying? And it's, to me, it's like a completion of my journey, but it's also starting a new journey of now just, you know, bringing it back to 2008 when I was just over the head with it, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it right now.
The Achievement. The song we're going to play, 414?
Yeah.
Okay.
414 words, produced by Knots.
Okay. And is it really 414 words in the
Yes,
song?
it's really 414.
Did you count them?
I did count them.
Okay, all right. All right. Mickey Factz is here, 888-742-3345. All right, cool, man. So we got real MCs up in here. This is just a fun thing right now. This ain't no battle. It ain't no competition. It's still sharpening still. Two people I respect. Mickey Factz and I go way back. I was in the low ceiling basements when he was performing before y'all knew him.
Yes, sir.
I was there. I saw him take his fashion style, his cadence, and his pocket and claim it as their own.
Yeah.
He ain't never said much to it. That's why I always say it. A lot of dudes you like because of what he gave them.
Right.
A lot of these top artists are steal your soul, steal your power, and won't give you credit. So people like me gonna give you credit.
I appreciate you.
Hey, man, you
All
ain't
the
got to
time.
say it. MJ came up. Tell me the MJ story, Heather.
Michael Jordan he talking about. You know, walked across the room. The whole room just stood up just to look to see where he was parting ways to. I'm kicking Sway going, he headed over here. He headed over here. The room just kept parting. He pulls out the seat, said, do you mind if I sit down? He shook our hands, said, Sway, I need to talk to you. Dropped a couple jewels that I won't repeat publicly. But then he said, you don't have to say you great. Let other people say it. Always remember that. He said, so I'm here to tell you what you did was great.
Mickey
That came
Factz.
out of Michael Jordan's mouth.
That's kind of crazy.
It's real, y'all. I think people think I'll be up here bullshitting sometimes.
That's why I be telling you, let me get him, yo. Let me say it.
But my shit is authentic 100%. I'm not
Documented.
fucking around with
It's
it.
documented,
I'm not
baby.
fucking around with this game. I know y'all got to go do a lot of stuff with a lot of people when they got to do what they got to do. But my legacy is sealed.
Solidified, baby.
Ask Guy.
That's
We
my
used
guy.
to open up for him. Sway and Tech. That's how deep it goes. We used to open up for him. They don't even know his story. Okay?
Yes, yeah, he told me.
Okay. You know, I like to repeat
This
this.
way started.
Get me started. So y'all up here for a reason.
Yes, sir.
Santos, you
Yes,
up
sir.
here for a reason.
For sure.
Okay? Plus, I love your team.
For sure.
Both
love
y'all
him
got
too.
excellent teams around you too. So we're gonna do these. We brought Ricky Reed here, critically acclaimed producer. Ricky, man, give y'all your social media, man.
Yeah, just add wallpaper, man, on everything.
So we gonna play that first beat, Mickey. You gonna jump on that first one,
Yes,
all right?
sir.
All right. Sway in the morning, Friday, Cypher, Valley of the Hyenas.
No one can love you more.
Smicky, the Achievement is out today, man. Go pick that up. iTunes, Google Play.
No one can
You know
love
what
you
I'm
more.
saying? Shout out Wallpaper. Shout out Santos. Sway, what's up? Have a beat. Soul Spasm.
I'm chilling. This sound like it's gonna be fire.
This sound alright right here. 750 Boys, Gladiators, YTG, Sosa.
No one, no one, no one, no one can love you more. No one, no
All right.
one, no one.
Yeah. Cool
No
vibing
one.
on the high rise.
No one.
Check what I'm building.
No
I'm on the
one.
roof writing. See the
No one.
skylines? Who wanna
No
be a
one.
millionaire in these
No
tight
one.
times? That's when I
No
call
one.
Eddie Murphy for a lifeline. My cousin was hustling coke plots, then went cold turkey, but still hid stuff in the stove tops. I'm running in sand with no socks. Fuck a hospital. You catch me up at the boat dock. Head honcho in a poncho, out in Denver, sipping OJ in a Bronco. I still can't wait to go to the Congo, just to ride bulls and point the guard like Rondo. Back to the convo, Monte Carlo from 5-4, the vintage ride, so I drive slow. We playing Kanye out the car though, mouse flow, Picasso, life of Pablo, Da Vinci, Leonardo, my art glow in the limelight like Jon Stewart. See y'all know I'm talking about Green Lantern, not from the talk show or the DJ who used to be a song host. Look, going on for the deep end. I'm here sticking out every weekend like the weekend. Shorty can't find the hills like the weekend. Searching for her pills but don't know where the E went. Like the weekend. If you spell it out, I'm always safe over the base, so I'm never out and strike anybody that fight. That's a union. If we get in the ring without a groomsman, right after right, punchlines in the chain like I'm Kruger. Marks get on like my old flip phone. I do this for my amusement. Parks get closed without a charity drive when the bar's exposed. Light. Very light.
Fuck that.
Very light. Very,
that.
very light.
That was light work, he said.
Very, very light.
Ricky, what you think of that on your beat, man? 'Cause that was a challenging
Do we
beat.
put that on iTunes or what? What are we doing?
I gotta clear that sample, kid.
Wow.
I only want those who's mastered their craft.
That beat crazy too.
2017, I'm only asking those who's mastered the craft. Stop practicing on my show.
Yeah, man.
I know, Mickey. You watch some of these dudes
like-
come up here. They ain't
They
ready.
suck.
Why?
Just say it.
Why?
Like you
Why?
being too
Why?
I do
diplomatic.
it
It's
because I want to give folks an opportunity.
that's why
to
we have
prove
Get in
themselves.
The game.
And it's up to you, man. I've seen people go beyond their reach, but beyond whatever they thought I never thought we'd be having the president on our show.
Talk about it.
Somebody gave me an opportunity, so we give them an opportunity, and hopefully they'll be around a Mickey Factz and they shine.
Hopefully.
Just so happen not everybody does that. When we call them the whack rappers,
Whack rappers.
the ones we hate.
It's been 5 years, Sway. It's been 5 years.
Tracy and Heather had to hear it too.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, you be letting them rock, B. And then you be pumping them too.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback from a lot of great rappers. It's like, why you gassing them, Sway?
Yeah, you be pumping them,
I
B.
be gassing them.
Don't
Let's
do that
just
no
put
more.
them on a different day. That's not on Fridays, yo. That's why we do Get in the Game.
2017, we ain't doing
All right.
it no more.
All right.
Say
27.
word.
Say word. Say word.
On
That's my
everything.
word.
On everything.
On everything.
All right.
Right,
I'm
all
going
right.
to remind you, too.
Damn.
Please remind them, Heather.
It ain't nothing. Me and King Tech done that for years. I'll go back to it. Motherfuckers leave anyway. They don't come back, so I'm not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I might have to
it's
just
getting
start cutting the beat off on them. Like, all right, that's enough.
Okay, yeah, well, come back up. Come back up. You could say, nah, that ain't good enough.
I'm so down to do that.
Boo.
So down.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
On Shade 45.
Factz.